Welcome everybody, my name's Pete. I'll be taking you through your Power Super Express class, 30 minutes. And we've got Lou here practicing with us. So we haven't got much time, so let's get straight into it. Let's start in child's pose. So big toes touching back on the mat, knees out wide. Reach the arms out in front. And really start to come within and connect with your breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Switching on core, so Mula Bandha, pelvic floor, Uddiyana Bandha, pit of the belly, and up. And just going to start talking about something that I've been really struggling with lately, and if you need any reassurance of that, you can just text Dee and she'll tell you. She's practicing off in the background, and that's being present. We actually had a big argument about it yesterday. But anyway, I came out trumps. Well, this is going to get me ahead anyway, I think. But yeah, I really have been struggling with being present. I guess with so much going on right now, I felt stuck and just very distant. And I found a quote that really hit home for me. So I'll read this quickly before we start moving. So if we miss the moment, we miss the clues. In the present, when we allow ourselves to fully live there, we are restored. More wiser, I like that one, more wiser, that'll help me definitely. More deeper, and a lot more happier. It really hit home for me on what I have missed. The little clues that stop me from getting in trouble, obviously. So what are we missing out on? What are we truly missing out on? I think it's a lot by not being in that moment. So take this half an hour, or 28 minutes right now, that's how present I am, to actually just be right in that moment, right in your practice, because yoga, for me, definitely is the best source of being able to teach me on how to be present. So let's take 3 more breaths. Feel the breath, notice the breath. Notice every little movement in the body, no matter how big or small. 1 more breath. Exhale it all the way out, and we're going to come straight up into your downward facing dog. You're at home, so you've got a little bit more time than us. If you like to take a couple of cat cows if you need them, go there. Otherwise, come in a downward facing dog. Yeah, pedal your feet out one at a time. Sit bones as high as you can. And plug in. Plug the hands in the mat. Spread the fingers wide apart. And just really enjoy the movement here. Just creating that length through the hammies. Making sure the core is still on, our bandhas, so pit of the belly, pelvic floor. And then come into some stillness. And be right in that stillness. Maybe close the eyes. Take 1 more breath here. Empty it all the way out. And let's take your right leg up to the sky, bend and then just open up through the hip space. Yeah, pushing hands down still. Left heel pushing down. Core still on. And being completely here. Take 1 more breath in here. And on the exhale, everything on, bring it through into a low lunge. And then we're going to come straight into your twist. So right hand reaches up, left hand grounds down into the mat. Yeah, gaze past that top hand. And then if you need to modify, drop the left knee. Otherwise, see if you can find some more depth here. Open through the chest. Breathe in. 1 more breath. And then step forward and fold and come straight into a ragdoll. So feet hip width apart. Maybe a little bit wider, a little bend in the knees, belly to thighs, and then just drop. Head's heavy, hands to elbows, or any other variation. Close the eyes down. Enjoy. 3 more breaths. Last breath. Then release and come into your halfway lift, so a long spine. Use the inhale to rise and then fold, exhale. And then slowly come up through standing, up through Tadasana, bend through the knees, take as much time as you need, peel yourself up, reach high, and then fold back down on the mat, empty out. Halfway lift, inhale, and then step it back into your first high push-up, Dandasana, as you exhale. Now be super strong here. As always, if you need to modify, drop your knees down on the mat. Lengthen through the spine. So draw the head forward as the heels push back. Core on, breath in, shift the weight forward, then slowly down to the mat. Take 2 cobras. Use the inhale. Rise, back to the mat, exhale. Shoulder blades glue together as you come up. In, downward facing dog, out. And then take your left leg straight up. Bend and open up through this side of the hip. Noticing any differences are okay. What are we missing out on? Are you right here, right now in this moment? One more breath, and then bring it through into that low lunge to set yourself up for your twist left side. So left hand, take it up. Awesome. Modify if you need, right knee down. Core is still on. One more full breath in, and then step forward and fold this time. Halfway lift, inhale, fold on the out. Tadasana, 1 breath, really reach. And then Uttanasana, fold back down to the earth. Halfway lift, inhale, high push up, Dandasana, exhale, everything on. Breath in, shift the weight forward, down to the mat. 2 cobras again. Inhale, back to the mat. Last one, draw the breath in, downward facing dog, exhale. Stay for a breath. Empty it all the way out. And this time, right leg, take it up to the sky, inhale, then tiger curl it through, try and touch the nose as you exhale. Stay for the breath in, got your loop, and the out, and then kick it back, inhale, and then right tricep this time. Exhale, hold, breath in, empty out, kick it back in, and then you're gonna cross it over to the left tri. Squeeze it in, hold, breathe out, kick it back, inhale, low lunge, exhale, little release there, huh? Right hand, take it up, inhale, straight to high push up from here, exhale, right leg back, breath in, down to low, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, exhale, take a breath, empty it all the way out, and then left leg this time, take it up, inhale, then tiger curl it through, touch the nose, exhale, hold for the breath in, empty out, kick it back in, left try, out, hold, empty out, kick it back, and then we cross it over to the right side. As you exhale, breathe in, stay for the out, kick it back, inhale, low lunge, exhale, left hand to the sky, inhale, high push up, exhale, last high, take a breath in, down to low if you're ready, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, exhale, take a breath, empty out, right leg, take it up. Now tiger curl it through, touch the nose, exhale. Now kick it back again, inhale, right try, exhale, squeeze, kick it back in, and then cross it over, out. Kick it back, inhale, low lunge, exhale. Right hand, take it up, inhale, straight to low push up, maybe right leg stays up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, exhale, left leg, let's take it up. Tiger curl, squeeze, exhale. Kick it back in, left side, out. Kick it back in, make sure that core's on, cross it over, out. Kick it back, inhale, low lunge, exhale. Open up with a twist, in, low push up, out, maybe left leg up. Upward facing dog in, downward facing dog out. Take a full breath in. Empty all the way out. Walk, step or float, front of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Tadasana, rise. Use the breath. And then we sink into our chair pose. Nice and deep to start with. So sink the butt down, send the chest forward, and breathe. Being right here in this moment of our chair. Allowing it to be whatever it is. One more breath in. Empty it out. And then we come into stork pose. That right knee reaches up as high as you can on the inhale. And then we're going to take it back to Dekasana, aeroplane pose, on the exhale. And we'll hold. So really push that left foot in the mat. Make sure this right leg is engaged and try to drop the right hip as much as you can. Reach the hands back, then start to rotate the thumbs up. That'll start to bring those shoulder blades together. Stay with it, be strong. Just enjoy that moment of being free. For one more breath, empty it out, drop the back foot, crescent lunge. Use a breath, inhale. And then find that depth. Come down as low as you can to start with. Not every time you exhale, just go there straight away. Fill up again, empty out. One more breath in, hands to heart on the exhale, lengthen on the inhale, and then we'll take a twist, so we're going to revolve it. So in flow, that all happens on an exhale. So palms together, we've got time here if you want to take a variation. Just go there, breathe, twist. One more breath. Empty it all the way out. Come back up in your crescent lunge. Inhale, reach all the way up. And then straight into your flow. Chaturanga Dandasana, hands to the mat. Left leg maybe stays up. Down to low. Big upward facing dog. Downward facing dog exhale. Take a breath. Empty it out. Float back to the front. Halfway lift, long spine. Fold. Tadasana, inhale. Chair, sink. Deep. Right here. Fill up. If you've got more, go. One more breath. Empty it all the way out. This time left knee, reach it up as high as you can for that stalk. Inhale, reach it up. And then come into Dekasana, aeroplane. As you empty. Dropping left hip. Shoulder blades while rotating thumbs. Yeah, strength through that right leg. Nice and sturdy. One more breath. Empty it all the way out, then drop into your crescent lunge. Reach the hands up, use the inhale. And then come to that depth. Really push the feet in the mat. Shoulders are still soft though. One more breath here. And then bring hands to heart on the empty. Then lengthen. And then take your twist. Remember in flow, that all happens on an exhale. So the hands to heart and the lengthen and the twist. If it took a variation, take it this side. One more breath. Empty it out. Come back up in your crescent lunge. Inhale, reach all the way up. And then find your flow. Straight down to low. Right leg up, strong. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog exhale. Take a full breath in. Empty out and then float or step front of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana, inhale. Utkatasana, sink. Stalk, right knee, reach it up. Dekasana, exhale. Anjali-asana, crescent, reach up. Hands to heart and twist, exhale. Back to crescent, inhale. And find your flow. Straight down to low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog exhale. No breath. Back to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Empty. Rise. Inhale. Sink. Deep. Stalk. Left knee. Reach it up. And then fly into your aeroplane. Back to crescent. Draw the breath in. Hands to heart. Lengthen and twist. Crescent, inhale, and flow, straight back to low. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog exhale. Take a breath in, empty out. Let's keep going, back to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, fold. Tadasana in, Utkatasana out. Right knee, reach it up. Dekasana. Anjali-asana, inhale, and then revolve it. Exhale. Back to your crescent, in, and back for your flow. If you need to skip flows, skip them, otherwise come with us. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, exhale, float back to the front. Nice and warm now, halfway. Fold. Are you in the moment? Reach. Sink deep. Left knee, up it comes. Fly. Crescent, land, reach, and revolve it. Out. back to crescent, and flow. Right leg this time. Down to low, upward facing dog, push the floor away, downward facing dog, exhale. Take a big breath in, just reset. Empty all the way out. Let's go again, flow back to the front. Halfway lift, forward, Tadasana, sink, chair. Right knee as high as you can. Jakasana, kick that right leg back. Crescent, inhale, and revolve it on your exhale. Back to crescent, in, and flow. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, exhale. Back to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, forward. Tadasana, inhale. Let's sink, chair, exhale. Left knee this time. And then kick it back, fly. Crescent lunge, inhale. Revolve, exhale. Back to crescent. And flow. Empty, up dog fill. Downward facing dog out. One breath. Empty it out, we've got one more flow. Let's go, flow back to the front. Stay with it halfway. Forward. Enjoy every bit of movement. And then we sink. Right knee maybe high. Jakasana, solid. Crescent, inhale. And twist, exhale. Back to crescent, in. And flow, back to the mat. Left leg high. Down to low. Up dog in. Down dog out. Front of the mat. Last one, halfway. Forward. Rise, inhale. Sink, nice and deep. Left knee. Jakasana. Crescent, inhale. And then take your twist, exhale. Back to crescent lunge, inhale. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take 3 breaths here. Last breath. Empty it all the way out. Right leg, take it up to the sky. Bend open through the hip. Now stay here, or if you have flip dog, flipping over. Chest as high as you can, reaching that right hand all the way to the front of the room. Now really push down for that grounding hand, get the hips up a little bit higher. We'll stay for 3, 4, 2. And slowly flip back over. Coming back into your downward facing dog, bring your feet together. And then come forward into your high push-up. We're going to take side plank from here, so dropping the heels to the right, so right hand stays grounded on the mat, left hand reaches up. If you need to modify, you can drop the right knee down. Now, get the hips up as high as you can. Then maybe float that leg, a nice big starfish. And we stay for 5. Push through it, loop that shoulder, 4, 3, 2, then we come straight into our low push-up from here. And then we go high push-up, or an up dog. And we're going to take another low, down we go. Push back to high, downward facing dog, exhale, take a full breath in. Empty it out, left side, so left leg take it up. Bend, open, stay if you have to, especially if you're injured through the shoulders. Otherwise, come into that flip dog, reaching around, left hand all the way to the front now. Hips up high, 3, awesome, 2, controlled, slowly flip back over, back in your downward facing dog, feet come together, forward in that high push up, side plank to the left, right hand rises. Yeah, hips high, and maybe float the leg. Nice and high for 3, and 3, 2, one more, 2, and 1, straight to low push-up, back to high, one more low, so last one, down we come, push back to high, downward facing dog, exhale, take a full breath in, empty it out, right leg, take it up, bend, peel the hip open, and then set yourself up for half pigeon your right side. So right knee, right wrist. Feel the breath, feel the chest, and then fold down towards the earth. Maybe close the eyes. And just being right here, right now. Embracing everything we do. Every interaction, every movement, every possibility, every single second. Make every second count. You've got 2 more breaths this side. And then slowly make your way out of it, just to set yourself up for the other side. So if you want to go straight into it, you can. Otherwise, come back through that down dog, open up through the hip, and bring that left knee down towards that left wrist. Right leg long, square the hips off, full breath in, and then surrender to the mat. So yeah, when we're not in that moment, it's the clues that we miss. It's everything that we miss. So my aim for this next lockdown is to really work on being present. Try not to get distracted by what's going on around me, around all of us, especially in these times. So instead of getting hung up on the lockdown, it's all about what we can do during this time. Make it a positive. Do the work. We've got the time. You got 2 more breaths. And just slowly coming out of it by dropping down on that left hip, reaching that left leg, the right leg, both legs out in front, and then make your way down onto your backs. Setting yourself straight up for your inversion. So Viparita Karani, just legs to the sky, shoulder stand, supported if you have that. Variations of choice. If you're in shoulder stand, you can slowly start to make your way into plow. Just keep the back supported, keep it safe, feet touch, then you can release. Breathe. Viparita Karani, you can stay where you are, you can hug knees, come into death man's, dropping knees to temples or ears, little squeeze maybe. And then using that core, slowly come out of it, just one link at a time, so our legs come out long, out in front, and we'll set up for Fish Matsyasana, our counterbalance, the hands underneath back, come up onto the elbows, send the chest to the sky, head drop, stretch through that throat. 3 breaths here. One more breath, really fill up. Empty all the way out, and then slowly come out of it. Hug your knees in your chest, give them a squeeze, and then set yourself up for a happy baby. So legs to the sky, bending knees, back, including sacrum on the mat. Grabbing feet, ankles, whatever range you're at. Three more breaths. Last breath. Release the grip. Drop the feet to the floor, keep the knees bent and take your supine twist. Any side, doesn't matter. Just make sure the head goes the opposite way. Closing down the eyes. And then keeping them closed, swap it over to the other side. Last breath here. And come out of it slowly, keeping the eyes closed, straight into your Shavasana. Legs long, palms facing up. Release. Let everything go. Slowly start to deepen your breath. If you'd like to take any small movements, do so. Maybe wiggle the fingers, toes, circling wrists. And then come into that little ball on your right hand side. Being right here, right now in this moment. Making every second count. Keeping eyes closed, coming up to that seated position, hands to heart, Anjali Mudra. We'll finish our practice with a connection of Om. So take your breath in. Om. Thumbs to third eye. And we bow. And that light within me and us respects that same light within you. And together we say Namaste. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining us for our quick 30-minute practice. Thanks Lou, and stay safe, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye.